What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. A lot of us as black men, we have been in relationships with sisters who, in my opinion, really just don't know how to work with black men. And I understand that also the reverse is true. A lot of us as black men, we're not the best at doing certain things and understanding how to manage and take care of women. But the reverse is also true because it doesn't get talked about a lot. And that is a lot of women who have daddy issues get into marriages, and that pain of the father not being there, or just the father not being there and them knowing how to interact with the man every day, understanding that a man needs respect and appreciation for what he does, they can forget about that. Okay? And it could be that the brother was not doing as well as she was financially, that she had some resentment towards him, but things got so bad that they decided that, you know, they're gonna separate and most likely a divorce. Okay? Now, she left and went to a work trip, okay, in Las Vegas. And then she posted this video in which we're going to see, and shout out to Brother Devin for sharing this with me. We're going to play the video. I'm going to play it here. And after we play the video, we'll come back and we'll hear what she has to say.
This is my apartment after I came back home from Vegas. I had a convention in Vegas. I was gone the 2nd through the 7th. Came home to my apartment completely wiped out. My husband left. He left me my jewelry here in this room here. Yeah, and took everything else, including some items that belong to solely me. He also took the washer and dryer out of here. I also took the bed, took everything out of here, cut off the internet service so I can no longer work from home. And then cleared out the closet here, which y'all come to like. Cleared out the closet here and left the wedding dress in here. I'll leave that right there for him.
So we heard what she has to say about this. Now, there's always two sides to every story, okay? She's gonna act like the man took some of her stuff and all of this. But see, I want you to hear what he had to say, because really it's her side, his side, and then the truth, as they say. But somebody's lying here, and this is why in the black community, we only listen to what women gotta say, like the shade room. But we never hear what these black men have to say. But today we're going to give him the mic. Dating music! The brother says in response to the video that went viral, "All that knows me knows my heart and the person I am. There isn't a person that can come under this post and say that they have had a less than pleasant experience with me. Here is the honest truth. There was a mutual understanding of my separation. Me taking items was a favor to my wife because her storage was full. And she was moving into a fully furnished apartment, minus mattress, that I helped her move into with her now roommate. I am not cold. I am still paying the phone bill that supports all this madness because she needs that communication and I'm a caring person. I could have canceled the line to avoid all of this, but I know when my wife is screaming out for help, but at the same time wants to save the world. Her move out date was scheduled for this weekend, but I decided to leave a week ahead on my terms because that was self-preservation. Mismanaged emotions on her end is not in my favor, living in an apartment with neighbors and things begin to escalate. I'm not upset at her at all because her reality is her reality and I've learned that, but doesn't mean that I have to continue to carry the burdens of father issues and trauma. That is very hard to do. I still want her to win because life has been very hard for her. She needs a break, continue to support her, but don't tear me down for protecting myself. By the way, I'm still rooting for her. Go win without me because we were each other's stuck point in this season." Give him a round of applause. And I want to talk about this real quick because so many sisters in the black community feel that black men, should stick by and deal with your problems because you have them. Now, they don't want to put up with our problems with no mommy issues or anything like that. No, they don't want to deal with that. No, they ain't got time for that. But what I've seen is that these black men are supposed to just deal with whatever you have going on. They should not preserve their own mental situation. They shouldn't have to worry about mismanaged emotions. Now, he never didn't say he didn't do anything wrong. He's definitely probably done some things wrong. But he's explaining everything that we agreed that I would leave. And the reality is that man is checked out. That man's done with you. See, and that's the situation that you know you can't get him back. See, we already know when a woman's done with you, but what happens when the black man loses respect for you? I'm gonna do a whole video on that. What happens when the black man don't want nothing to do with you no more? See, that's something that a lot of them can't take. And so since you can't get him back, we're gonna start putting it on blast and stuff. Let's be an enemy to the guy that was my lover. Because that man, I'm tired of you. He don't want to deal with you. He don't want to deal with your problems anymore. He wants to just live his life happily. So because he wants that for himself, you have a problem with it. You take umbrage with that. You know, you were being recalcitrant and any other thing that you were doing before. And now that black man says, you know what? Go do it by yourself. You don't need me no more. Do it by yourself. Okay? You're obdurate. All right? Insubordinate. Get up out of here. And I tell black men all the time, if they don't want to do what they're supposed to do, leave. Get all your stuff and leave. If they don't want to do what they're supposed to do, get out. Either you leave or you put her out. Out. Nobody got time for that. If you're a wife and if you're a woman and that man is doing what he's supposed to do and you don't want to do what you're supposed to do, you have to go. End of story. It's not up for compromise. You don't do what you're supposed to do, you're gone. Go do it somewhere else. But one thing you're not going to do is you're not going to do it here. That's a fact. And until many black men start taking this initiative, you can say what you want to say, be mad and be petty, all of that. One thing is for sure, you're going to be doing it by your goddamn self. That's for sure. And when most black men have more respect for your own self-preservation, your own mental sanity, that's when you can start getting some goddamn respect. Because people that care about themselves, they ain't gonna put themselves through that. Okay? Just because she having a problem, you ain't supposed to have that problem because she got it. No, she can go. She needs to go somewhere else with that. All right? Life is too hard for black men as it is to be dealing with foolishness. If you want to deal with that, you're gonna do it somewhere else. Not over here. And let's see how the next guy puts up with it. Because now you're gonna deal with me for 18 years. Now you're gonna go back out there on the streets. Where you ain't gonna be able to do it like that. And she'll remember, and she's like a nice guy. She'll be wanting him. She want him back right now. Look how she acting. Want him back right now. Trying to damage his character because he don't want to deal with you. You so damn pathetic. You so pathetic. You so dusty for that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment from the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.